You've heard the phrase build your engine, but what does that even mean? Is it your aerobic capacity, your endurance, your ability to push through pain? Maybe it's all the above or something completely different. Well, the correct answer in this case is all the above. It normally is that case D. See, your engine is your ability to sustain effort, and effort comes from how well built is your capacity along with your mental and physical endurance. Now, for this moment, we're going to be focusing more on the endurance side of things, mental endurance or your mental toughness, your grit, what it is, how you train for it, and probably some good workouts to really push it to that next level. You see, in the arena of long endurance workouts, mental resilience is going to be your secret weapon. And Forge Grit's mission is to help you build your mental toughness. Because when you're deep into that marathon workout, the hero workouts, Murph, your muscles are going to be burning, your lungs are screaming, and sweat's going to blind your vision. And it's going to be your mental toughness that pulls you through to the other side. It's the voice in your head that shouts, keep going, when all you want to do is stop. Mental resilience transforms how you approach these workouts. It allows you to break through the wall of fatigue and to find that second or third or fourth or even fifth win when you thought you had nothing left. It's the grit that pushes you to maintain your pace, to focus on your form, and to power through every rep with relentless determination. Because without mental toughness, the physical training in the end is meaningless. It's the mind that drives the body to achieve greatness. Now let's dive into the science behind mental fortitude, because when you're in the thick of a brutal workout, your body's natural response is to conserve energy, protect itself from what it perceives as potential harm. And that's exactly what we're doing. We're actually trying to cause it harm. This is where your mental toughness comes into play. Psychologically, mental endurance is about overriding these natural signals of fatigue and pushing beyond your perceived limits. Physiologically, your brain and body are in constant communication back and forth, muscle-brain connection. When you're exercising, your muscles are producing your lactic acid, leading to that familiar burn and discomfort. Your brain receives these distress signals and tries to convince you to ease up. It's like, hey, slow down, this hurts. However, studies have shown that athletes with higher levels of mental toughness have a greater capacity to endure pain and discomfort. They're willing to dig deeper into that pain cave. They've trained their brains to handle the stress, to view fatigue not as a stop sign, but as a challenge to overcome. Research has shown that athletes who practice mental toughness techniques such as visualization and mindfulness can significantly delay the onset of fatigue. They're going to experience less perceived exertion and can sustain higher levels of performance for longer periods. This isn't just about the willpower, it's about training your brain to work in harmony with your body. And it's going to take a lot of effort to do that, a lot of time and training necessary, specific training. Because in the end, it's your mental engine that drives your physical capabilities. And by understanding and harnessing the power of mental toughness, you're not just preparing yourself for a workout, you're preparing for battle. Now stay tuned to the end as we got something very unique prepared for you all to help you in those battles. Now you need to train your brain to do this, and it needs to go through progressive overload just like your muscles. See, the foundation of mental toughness then lies in goal setting. Clear, achievable goals gives you direction, purpose, ways to overload. They act like a roadmap guiding you through the toughest workouts and keeping you focused on your ultimate objective. When setting goals, specificity is key. Rather than aiming to get fitter, set concrete goals, such as completing a specific WOD in a certain time. You're aiming for Fran under 30 minutes. You're aiming for Murph under 50 minutes. Or achieving a new personal record in a lift. 500-pound deadlift is on my list. These tangible goals provide a sense of achievement and motivate you to keep pushing forward. The next technique is visualization. This is a powerful tool used by top athletes to enhance performance. Before you do a workout or a race or anything, find a nice space and close your eyes and visualize every detail of the workout or the course of the run. Imagine the sounds, the sensations, and most importantly, the feeling of triumph of each movement you're going to go through with precision and power. For me, I visualize actually some of the toughest aspects of the workout or the course, so I know what I'm going to be doing when I'm grinding through it. And even during the workout, continue to use visualization to maintain focus. When fatigue sets in, picture yourself pushing through, finishing strong, achieving your goal. This mental imagery can significantly enhance your endurance and performance. When we get to some of the workouts at the end, try to visualize yourself ahead of time for doing them. Another key technique is being mindful or mindfulness, and that's about staying present and fully engaging with the task at hand. In CrossFit, that means focusing on each movement, each breath, each rep. By cultivating mindfulness in every single workout, you can reduce perceived exertion and maintain that steady pace needed, even in the most intense workouts. Another thing you can do is positive self-talk and personal mantras. These are tools for building that mental resilience. And it sounds a little kind of but it's actually more than you think it is. So craft a mantra that resonates with you, specific with you. Don't build one off of the internet. Something that inspires you and motivates you to keep going. And repeat it yourself during moments in your toughest workouts to bolster your mental strength, push through the pain. Use movie quotes. Use quotes from anime, use imagery from things like that nature. Even gaming stuff will help you. Use something that resonates highly with you every single moment. And remember, the way you talk to yourself actually has a profound impact on your performance. Positive self-talk can enhance your confidence, reduce anxiety, and improve your endurance. But on the flip side of that, what you're saying to yourself negatively can sap your energy and undermine your efforts. If you're constantly saying, oh, I'm repping myself all the time or anything like that, it's going to hurt you. So train your mind to focus on the positive things that you're doing, empowering your thoughts, and watch as your performance will soar to new heights through this. So by understanding and applying these kind of principles and techniques, you're going to forge an unbreakable mental engine, capable of powering yourself through the toughest CrossFit workouts, or even something even far greater than what you even thought possible. One thing that's key in CrossFit is that discomfort is going to be your constant companion. It's that burning sensation in your muscles, the shortness of breath, and the relentless pounding of your heart. But instead of fearing discomfort, embrace it as a sign of growth. Every single time you're burning during a dumbbell snatch or something like that, you're growing, you're getting better. Every ounce of pain is a testament to your commitment, a reminder that you're pushing your limits and striving for greatness. To embrace discomfort, you have to have a mindset shift. Rather than viewing pain as a barrier, see it as a challenge to overcome. When you feel that burn, lean into it even harder. If you attempt some of the workouts at this end or some of these challenge workouts I've set up, remember this when you start feeling the pain. Lean into it. Enduring pain and fatigue requires quite a bit of mental fortitude. One technique to break the workout into manageable segments. Focus on completing each rep, each set, one at a time. If you're doing Murph, break it into 10 rounds. That's an easy way to build that mental fortitude. By shifting your focus from the enormity of the task to the immediacy of the moment, you maintain momentum and keep moving forward. One thing that I like to refer back to is ultra marathon running. A lot of them break it down rather than looking at 50 or 100 miles. It's like how much farther to the next aid station. And just like that in CrossFit, you're breaking things down to sets. Just finish this next set. Just finish this next rep. You're breaking it down so it's more manageable. Now, mental toughness training should be integrated seamlessly into your regular CrossFit sessions. So use every workout as an opportunity to strengthen your mental resilience. So when faced with adversity, challenge yourself to maintain focus. Push through the pain, and refuse to give in to the fatigue. Make sure you're doing this every single workout. Make sure you're doing a little bit of aspect of it every single day. It's like training your muscles just as you're training your brain. So incorporate mental toughness cues into your training, such as the self-talk, visualization, goal setting. And by weaving these strategies into your workout, you're not going to only enhance your performance, but also lay the foundation for long-term success in CrossFit or any other sports. But remember, this is a journey that requires dedication, perseverance, and commitment. Embrace the discomfort every single time you're in it. Celebrate your victories when you have them, small or large, and never underestimate the power of your resilient mind. With grit and perseverance, you can conquer any challenge that stands in your way.